What's up, people? Party people, I got a fun one for you tonight. Okay, I've been speaking off the cuff a little bit lately. I've been letting loose. I don't ever talk about conspiracy theories on my channel. They've officially talked about it in like two videos. I have like 6,000. Um, no reason. I just don't like. I'm not interested. It's too speculative because I think things like talking about UFOs or aliens and conspiracy theories are a waste of time because they're too speculative. You don't have any proof, and even if you did, it's like what would happen to you. So, like I'm just being real. Like nobody's gonna expose any grand, master plans or schemes or designs or any of that in this life because it's like just like it'll be so easy to take care of somebody like that before that ever came out. Look at Epstein himself. And let me just speak about conspiracy theory first. Do I think Epstein killed himself? No, no, I never believed that. And I wish I had a record of this or like record. I don't know why would ever record something like this. Obviously, I wouldn't. I didn't have a YouTube channel yet back in 2019. But the day Epstein was arrested, I walked up to my parents, my dad especially, and or particularly, and I said, Jeffrey Epstein just got arrested by the feds. I said, hope he doesn't kill himself. And then, of course, there you go. Like less than a month later, he's dead. So I knew that was gonna happen. Because why wouldn't it? Like I just said, if you're gonna think you're gonna expose any like you know big plan, whatever, or not even plan isn't the word. I guess some just master design. I keep saying that word. Yeah, I'm not very articulate at night. It just is what it is. Brains not very not firing on all cylinders here. But they just kill you. This is gonna be real. But who they is, I mean, the powers that be, whatever you want to call it. But I'm not naive about how power works. Like that's not a thing that happens in this life, especially not in a country like America, the economic powerhouse of the world. But yeah. Anyways, I thought the FBI did something really funny earlier. I saw a notification for, of course, Kyle Kalinske been all over the Epstein story since the day he got arrested, and did amazing commentary. I think some of the best on YouTube. He doesn't go like deep into it like a lot of these guys, the conspiracy guys, but he sticks to the facts. And I saw the notification for this, and I laughed so hard. Breaking. FBI says FC had no client list for Blackmail and wasn't killed. Man, that's hilarious. Like it really is funny. Like it'll be even funnier if it wasn't so tragic. Because I know obviously none of that's true. But let's just read this article. I mean, I'm gonna try to read it all. I can't promise I'll be able to read it all straight through because it's a long article. And more, it's not even an article. These are like just bullet points. This is like it's like an article written for an idiot like me. This is great. It's just bullet points. I've never seen an article like this. Okay. Exclusive. DOJ FBI conclude FC had no client list, committed suicide. President Trump's Justice Department have concluded. Like I like videos like this. It's just kind of carefree. It's just stupid. It's really just so stupid. It was like Dan Bongino, the deputy director at the FBI. He and Cash Patel, I think, were like conspiracy guys. Like they were into the Epstein thing, and they say he can kill himself. I know Bongino did for a fact, and now he's like, yeah, he killed himself. But man, come on! Like nobody's thinking changes that rapidly unless it was coerced. Like I'm not naive here about how this shit works. Like you never get that job as deputy FBI director if you were thinking you're gonna go in there and expose the Epstein files. Give me a fucking break. Anyways, the people and Trump supporters that thought Bongino was gonna be the man to do that. Man, are you like how dumb are you? They'd kill him too. He's nothing. He's just a TV host, former Secret Service agent, and deputy director. He's nothing in the grand scheme of things. President Trump's Justice Department FBI concluded they have no evidence that convicted sex offender and disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein, like why even call him a financier? Like he's just a fucking pedophile. Blackmailed powerful figures, kept a client list, or was murdered. According to a memo detailing, they put out a memo. So this is the memo. Is that why it's bullet points? Because everything's dumbed down. Is that what this is? The administration is releasing a video. What? There's video indicates no one entered the area. So what? Like, how would I know it's not edited? How would I know the video's raw? What do you mean by enhanced? Using AI to enhance the video? How do I know those videos are made by AI? I don't believe any of this. I believe he was murdered that night. Somebody did enter his cell. Maybe that massive cop, Nicholas Tartaglione, did it. Look up that guy. Nicholas Tartaglione. Nicholas Tartaglione, the killer cop who murdered like four guys and buried them in his backyard. Yeah, look that guy up. They put Epstein in a cell with that guy. I know what that is. The video supports a medical examiner's finding that Epstein committed suicide. What about the other medical examiner, Michael Baden, who said he didn't? Yeah, I know all about this case. I know a lot more about the murder too, or a lot more than just the murder too. I know the whole thing, the whole enchilada. It is that I was lurking back in the days before Adpocalypse happened on YouTube. I'm not reading this article by the way; it's all bullshit, anyways. I'm just gonna wrap up. But I was back around back in the day lurking on when YouTube. I didn't have an account or anything. I wish I had a way to save all this stuff. But I listened to Annie Farmer, Maria Farmer, confirmed Epstein victims. They just saw everything. They knew everything. And they brought up how Les Wexner, the former CEO of Victoria's Secret, and a big guy in Ohio, Les Wexner, he's a big man in Ohio. They say he's the head of the snake. Is that their words, their exact words? You can probably Google that and find it. But Epstein, Les Wexner had like a hand in glove relationship, and he couldn't have done all this alone. Just think about it. But anyways, yeah, I know a lot about the Epstein case. I've been following Epstein since 2012. But I know all this happened before. I think '08 is when he was convicted of the thing with the underage girl in Florida. Got like 13 months, which is ridiculous bullshit. Obvious, obviously compromised prosecutors and yeah, there's prosecutors. I think they're compromised. But yeah, back in 2012, I picked it up because I was watching something on RT back when RT had a channel. I don't know what's happened with them. I guess it's been like deep. I don't know. I never hear about RT anymore. But I was watching back when they were legit, actual normal news site. Back before Putin invaded Crimea in 2014. But it was like 2012, and they showed Epstein's picture. I was like, who is this nefarious looking guy? And then I looked up the name Jeffrey Epstein. I got obsessed with it. And I never stopped researching the case since then. And 7 years later, he got arrested. I was like, here we go. I really hope they can manage to keep this guy alive. But under Donald Trump, of course, I know it's never going to happen because Donald Trump and Epstein were best friends for 15 years. Those Epstein's words. But yeah. Yeah, that's it. Like I said, I'm not reading this bullshit article. I'll leave a link in case you want to read it. I doubt anybody would, but it's just bullshit. But there you go. In 2017, I just referenced it. In 2017 interview with Michael Wolff, Epstein claimed he was Trump's best friend, closest friend, excuse me. And he said, hell, Epstein said he knew the inner workings of the White House in Trump's first term. Now, how would he know that? See ya.